In this video, I'll help you plan your Black Friday and Cyber Monday spend without burning cash. I'll show you the exact structure that I'm using to help our clients plan their budget pacing and how we can ensure we make the most out of Q4. As you know, CPMs rise during Q4, but also conversions. If you don't pace budget properly, you'll blow through your budget very early. And if you don't scale with the right targets in mind, November will be a regular month that you're having. And that is not what we're trying to achieve. What we're trying to do during Q4 and especially Black Friday and Cyber Monday is to scale as much as possible by staying as profitable as possible. So let's dive right into it. So the first thing that we need to do, we need to figure out our total budget. How to figure out your total budget? If throughout the year you're spending 100 grand a month on ads, I would recommend to you to bump that with at least 50%. So $150,000 budget for November. Next thing that you need to figure out is pacing. So what I recommend to our clients and what we do every single year, we spend 20 to 30% of the total budget in the first 2 to 3 weeks, and then the rest of the budget is spent when the big offer hits, usually around 20th of November. What this pacing allows you is to really take advantage of the BFCM period, because in the first couple of weeks, most people will be saving their cash. They will be expecting huge offers towards the end of the month. That's why I do not recommend businesses do the same offer throughout November, because people will be expecting more during the last 10 days of November. So if you decide to start early, so let's say 1st of November, what we do with our clients, we do different offers every single week. So for example, the first week, and I'm just going to give you an example, if a brand sells clothes. So the first week, we're going to discount a small sector of their product. So let's say only, just going to say blue jackets. The second week is going to be only red t-shirts. The third week is going to be only, so you do get the point. Every single week we do discount a really small segment, and then the last 10 days is going to be site-wide. What you can also do in the first couple of weeks, you can have different offers. For example, the first week could be buy more, save more. The second week, it could be 20% off above certain amount. So this is going to help you push AOV. So let's say 20% off on orders above $500. This is going to help you to warm your audience and to still generate some revenue until the main offer hits. And then the third thing that we need to figure out is scaling crews. This is again going to be different to every single brand, but for you to be able to set scaling crews, you need to know 3 things. You first need to know your CAC, you then need to know what's your break-even CAC, and you also need to know new customer ROAS, and last but not least, you need to know your break-even blended ROAS. Knowing these is going to allow you to set those targets. Without you knowing CAC and break-even CAC, it's going to be impossible for you to set rules. My recommendation will be, do not set rules based on what you feel is right. Find out what are those metrics for your business and set strict scaling rules. For example, if your CAC is, let's say, $50 currently, but then your break-even CAC is $40, which means currently you're $10 first order profitable. During Black Friday and Cyber Monday, depending on how flexible you are with the CAC, you can say, for example, as long as we're $10 or $20 first order profitable, you can scale the budget as much as you want. Obviously, the media buyer or the person who manages your account, it's not recommended to scale the budget with a lot. But then what I do, we set the scaling crews. If I achieve the scaling crews, I scale every 2 to 3 days with 20 to 30%. And if performance continues from the beginning until the end of the month, those 20 to 30% every couple of days compound. And at the end of the month, you're spending a lot. So you need to be prepared for that as well. But again, it's very important for you to know these metrics for you to be able to set the scaling crews. Because if you don't know these metrics, and let's say you speak with your marketing team and you set the target CAC too high, you won't be able to take full advantage of the Black Friday and Cyber Monday sale. Just because the person who manages your account will be so focused on achieving that target for him or her to be able to scale. And if that is too high, until the person achieves that target, it's going to be too late to scale. So find the sweet spot and set the scaling crews. And that's about it. I know it was a short video, but I think this is extremely important for you to do before Black Friday and Cyber Monday, so you're able to take advantage of it. And yeah, if you found value, like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out to get these videos out there, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.